know, but by now that the Bradford demo has been banned. I mean, that's the way they put it in the newspapers though, but that's it, banned. Well, in case a lot of people have forgotten, the EDL is English, we are English, and there is no surrender. We're going to Bradford, there's no two ways about it. The UAF will probably be there, but I don't think there'll be any violence, and I'll tell you why. Because I think the police, they're being watched worldwide on this one, and they'll make sure that there's no contact between any of us. You see it. They don't want to look fools, or bigger fools than they already are. But this ban sort of takes me back to Wootton Bassett. You remember when Chowdhury, the fucking pig, when he was going to march there to give the soldiers some more abuse and shit like they normally do. And we in the EDL, we kicked off a little, and we had them banned. And that was great, so everybody thought, wow, that's it, we won, we stopped them going to Wootton Bassett. Well, we didn't. A lot of people still don't know that fact, that Chowdhury still went there with his lot of terrorists, and they had a static demo, exactly the same as what we're going to have next week, a static demo, and they can't stop us going there, and there'll be no trouble, I'm convinced of it, because as I say, the world's eyes are watching, they're on the police, so they'll know all about it, they'll know to behave themselves. Because most of the trouble lately has come from the police, it's not come from us. Probably like me, most of you are wondering, why is the government bending over backwards to accommodate these fucking animals? And the reason is quite clear, to me now anyway, with the little bits of stuff I've read. And what it's about is oil, and oil. That's all it's about. Western democracies will collapse and die without oil. Now, we can survive without oil. There's no two ways about it. I mean, we had the first hydrogen-powered car in 1947, but that was run in America, but it doesn't matter, we've all got the technology now. So we're not as dependent on the volume of oil as what we think we do need. I think we're just bleeding the Middle East dry. And once they've got no oil, they've got no money, no power, you know, they live the way they live. That's why they're away, isn't it? They know it's going. That's why we're flooded out over here. No danger. But what is annoying with the government bending over backwards and accommodating these people? You know, you can build this other mosque here, and you can do this, and you can do that, and they're sort of letting them say, you know, yeah, we don't mind. You Sharia law, you can use all that. That's absolutely no problem. Because as long as we're getting the oil. And the Middle East has given a lot of Western democracies more say in the production and running of oil for our own benefit. And that's why they're appeasing them by letting them do what they want here, like building fucking mosques on every street corner. But what the government's actually doing is that they're selling our freedom. And we know, those of us who understand Sharia law know what it's all about. No, the government now is selling our freedom for a barrel of oil. And we can, some of us can sit back if we like and say, yeah, our kids will sort it. You know, they won't put up with all that. But that's the reason why we've got to do it now. To stop our children from doing it. I don't want my grandkids doing all this fucking nonsense. I want them to just get on and enjoy their lives. But the way things are going, it's absolutely not going to happen. And if we don't do it now, I don't believe our children will be able to do it, for the simple reason they'll be slaves. They'll be dhimmis. They'll be subservient to Muslims. They will never have power. You're not allowed to have power when you're a Muslim. When you're an infidel. Only Muslims can have power over you. And it's just too ridiculous for words to think that our children will be able to sort this mess out, because they won't. It'll be too late. And the intelligent ones, they may just look back and think, you miserable shadow bastards, why didn't you do something when it weren't so bad, like now? But I don't know. I'm a little fortunate in that respect, that I probably won't be around to have to look my grandkids in the eyes and say that. It's too much now. I mean, the government, you see, for this oil and letting them do whatever they want in this bloody country, it's selling our kids' heritage. They're a bugger all. They won't know about Englishness, you know, and all this shit they're teaching them in school about Islam. Now, I know in the future we're having a demonstration, a local one in Plymouth, and that's about what the kids are being taught in school. And I'm all for kids learning everything, learn about other religions and everything else, no problem. But teach them the truth. If they're going to teach about Islam, you've got to teach about Muhammad and the fact that he was a murdering, raping paedophile. I mean, the facts are there, you know, there's no disputing that. But that was 1500 years ago. But the Muslims today have got to follow exactly the ways and sayings and everything else of Muhammad. So what does that make them? Well, you make up your own mind on that. It's, if they start getting too powerful, then with this Sharia law, it's just going to be horrendous for your grandchildren. As I say, you'll be fortunate, like me, you probably won't be there. I mean, that lady in Iran, and she's about 42 years of age, and she's got 2 kids. And she was going to be stoned a week or so ago, but the government sort of held back because of world opinion. And so they're good, you know what I mean? They're going to hang her now instead. That's better than stoning, I suppose, isn't it, you know? Oh, you still die, don't you? Yeah, you still die. Well, you see, we can't live under those kind of laws, because, for want of a better word, we're civilised. We don't live in the Stone Age, and that's where those people live. And another quick one. I heard them talking on the news there the other day, and it will come in, no danger. We've got to stop it, and that's the dividing up of the country into regions. Because I'll tell you now, I can see Warwickshire as an Islamic state in a few years if that happens. Absolutely no danger. An Islamic state or county in a democracy. That's a bit confusing, isn't it? But it's going to happen. Absolutely no danger about it. See it coming off. Oil. That's about all it is. So I was sat there last night thinking, and I thought, I really, truly wish sometimes I didn't know what I know about Islam. I really wished sometimes I hadn't got involved, because it batters your head when you know what's going to happen if people don't stand up and protest about it. This country will be ruined, and you'll have ruined it for your children and their children if you don't get off your arse and protest. Be up there at Bradford, all of you, bring a friend with you. There's not going to be any violence or nothing, too many police there. The world is looking at them. So enjoy yourself and let's get up there and have a great time.